Hello friends, have you heard the latest on the UCS Razor Crest set number 75331? We have brand new pictures and a lot of them that just dropped today. We had one that leaked earlier in the week. And then we have like 10 or 5 to 10 new pictures showing every detail of this set that is coming out October 3rd and 8th respectively. I am going to give you the latest right here in this video. If you're enjoying this so far, go ahead and drop a like. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe, and let's dive into these pictures. They should be up here on screen as I go through them. But first we're going to cover the promo bricks article, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on the picture. That's how this is going to set up. So promo bricks put out a article when the first picture dropped back earlier this week on the 21st. I mean, it covers the details. Let me know it's going to drop on October the 3rd for VIPs. For anyone who is not a VIP, which I don't understand why you wouldn't be if you shop at LEGO frequently. It's a great program. I've been part of it for a number of years. It costs you nothing. You earn points. You can use that for special items and exclusive sets on their VIP site, or use it for cash off on your next purchases. And if you store up enough points, you can sometimes get a free set. Those are just some of the benefits. But anyway, I digress. It's October 3rd for the VIPs, and then October 8th for anyone who is not a VIP, that you can get your hands on the UCS Razor Crest. And this thing looks more massive than we were expecting. It's definitely bigger. I don't know exactly what the dimensions are. Oh, I'm sure it's in this article somewhere that I'm gonna cover here. Definitely pictures make it look really big though. It is $600, as I think we've said before. I think I've covered that it went up. I mean, it's been a bunch of different prices, but official release date is going to be $600. And UCS sets don't often go on sale, so that's where we're going to be sticking with that $600 price point for a majority of its release cycle. Alright, it looks like it's going to be a 60 centimeter by 40 centimeter. Now, I don't know exactly what that means, but it's gonna be pretty big. It's gonna probably fill at least that shelf, if not bigger. Oh, I'm sorry, that was assumed. It looks like it's gonna be even bigger than that. Looks like it's gonna be 72 centimeters long. So that's gonna be massive, and then it's gonna be at least 40 centimeters, 40 to 50 centimeters wide. Wow, that is a massive, massive set. But yeah, the picture looks really good. It shows the nice big scale of the set, and then the plaque and the 4 minifigures. As we've discussed, it's coming with that episode 1, was it Durasteel Mando in the brown, mostly brown with not too much Beskar armor on. That Mando, it's going to have Grogu in a brick-built cradle. Then you got the Mithril in handcuffs. And then you have Queel and a brick-built Blurg. And that Blurg looks amazing. I just want a set with Queel and that Blurg, honestly. It's definitely outside of my price range. Unfortunately, definitely things that are of note here is that the ship does not look like a pure display model, meaning that you can fly it around. It has playability features, maybe. Maybe that's what they're talking about here. I've seen some of the pictures, which I'm going to discuss in a second here, where you can take sections out and play with it. But we'll discuss those in a moment. Roof and engines can be open. It comes in. You can take it apart in sections. Like it's definitely a couple day build, that's for sure. It's 6,000 pieces. I don't know what that compares to the Millennium Falcon. I can't remember how much the UCS Millennium Falcon that's out right now, how many pieces that has. But yeah, it has different like little sections. So you've got flick fire missiles that are on a panel inside the ship. You have the cockpit and that whole take off the cockpit and the roof, and then you pull out that whole section and play around with that. It has just different paneling that is going to come off, and it's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, 2 side entries as well as a large cargo hatch near the rear. So that cargo compartment that opens up, and then you'll have the side door hatches that he uses as well. You have 2 carbonite bricks with stickers, and then it also is out of the feature of the space toilet you can put the mithril on. So that's pretty cool. That's a really cool feature. It's 6,182 pieces, 4 minifigures, and will be available for everyone by the 8th of October. So we're coming up here pretty close. But now, I'm going to pull up the photos here. Yeah, it has this gorgeous, massive box. That's the black UCS icons kind of box. Tells you 18 plus, set number, and how many pieces are on there. The front of the box just shows the ship, no minifigures. But then you kind of get through here. The back of the box shows all the different features, including the scale size, kind of the minifigures, the hatches open, that kind of stuff. And then it looks like these pictures should be dropping. And I haven't looked to see if this is available, or at least that you can find it on the Lego site. If I do, I will post it down in the description that you can go check that out for yourself. Maybe add it to a wish list, or go back there when it's available. But we do get some solid pictures with a close-up of the minifigures. That brick-built blurg looks amazing, and I kind of want just that. But you got the mithril, Quill, Mando, and Grogu, or Baby Yoda. A nice brick-built UCS scale set that definitely looks like it's minifigure scale, but I could be wrong on that. And we get another picture of just the front and back, and it looks aggressive and amazing. You got fine details on those engines. You can recreate the Jawa stripping his engine and not working properly. There's just all kinds of things that you can do with this. It is UCS, so you can display it, or you can play around with how you want it to look, really. And then you got the interior, which is going to have like 3 seats, so you can seat a couple minifigures behind Mando. And you got Grogu and Mando in the front of the cockpit. It has a very detailed cockpit with lots of controls and joysticks, and I think you can give Grogu the ball off his joystick. Then it has different rooms in there. One that has the cradle, it looks like. Yeah, the yellow striping across. I think that's stickered across a lot of the outside of his ship. And you can take that whole cockpit section out, and even the room behind that. And it has a opening and closing door, it looks like. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it's just a solid piece. I can't really tell. If you've taken a look at this, let me know if you think that's an opening or closing door. It looks like that there's going to be a bed for Mando to lie down in. It looks like behind the cockpit, but it's really hard to tell with these pictures. I don't think these pictures are going to do this justice until we get our hands on it, really. And then you have some section of it. It looks like that you can pull off, and you have the carbonite chambers for the 2 bricks, and then you have the mithril in the space toilet, who is about to get his turn on that. And then the back hatch, it looks like it has a place to hang Mando's helmet. It's not Mando's helmet. It looks like they're adding in Boba's helmet and jetpack that he carries around in season 2, but most of the minifigures are from season 1, episode 1. So this is kind of cool. So you've got Boba's helmet, and you've got the weapon rack, and it's looking like a pretty cool model. Let me know if you're gonna get your hands on this down in the comments below. I will see you in the very next video. Give us a like,